this offense. They'll give it to the back. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Trying to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
They're strong and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. There's such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quick strike complete. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Sooners want to move quickly.
It's a really nice throw. It's so impressive watching this Oklahoma passing attack now. You think back to Bob Stoops taking over as head coach in 1999 and bringing with him the air raid offense, a style of passing attack that still wasn't very prevalent in college football at the time, but since then they've always had good quarterback play, guys that could play up tempo, make good decisions. This dude right here, he fits in perfectly with what they're trying to do throwing the ball.
Here comes the offense on second down. Quarterback checking the play. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. He looks that one in nicely. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Give to the running back. At the 35, he's loose. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense. In their running game, that time, the offense was able to outflank the defense to the right side for a big play.
Huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Gonna run it. It's Ncaa. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Trying to pick up the first, out of the backfield. Touchdown Sooners! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. They go 83 yards on the drive, and he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. And stampeding through the defense. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they...
Looking for a deep man. And that ball is picked off. Got room on the return. The 20. And a sensational return, and they finally stop him inside the 15.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Pulls it and fires to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. To the air, it's Hawkins. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. A first down run on the doorstep. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oklahoma! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that.
Oh, and the extra point is blocked. He picks it up. That's a live ball. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. Looking for an alley from inside his own 20. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Just enough time for one final play in this half. DBs will try to keep everything in front. The sweet feet buy a little time. Going to try to get it himself. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Canes will kick it off to start the second half. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. Looking to go up top on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Speeding down the left side. He's at the 10. Touchdown Sooners. And Welcome to the Swamp, home of the Florida Gators, and we've long been told it is here that only the Gators get out alive. What we have in store for you today, a clash between a couple of SEC teams that could have season-long ramifications. As we'll see, the Oklahoma Sooners taking on the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Gators will kick it away to start us off. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but
There we go. Should be working now. Can you guys hear me? Does it work? There you go. Does it work? There you go.
they'll bring it to the 25. On first down, here comes this offense.
All right, we got numbers. Come on. We got numbers. Hit a hole. Hit a hole. Hit a hole. We got numbers.
And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. A great Oklahoma running attack will bring a tear to the Boomer Sooner Nation eye, thinking of guys like Billy Sims.
And where it all started was always the ground game and the toughness, and you never question that. In Oklahoma, they got to get to that. They got to be that. They got to live that. But they really want to build on what they used to be and bring that tradition and build some of that tradition in the SEC.
Yeah, back your ass up. Yeah,
quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. He'll come out throwing on first down. Moving out of the pocket. He'll pull it down. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Tackled, but he has a first down. The Sooners will hustle to the line.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
No huddle here for the offense. Looking for a man. It's Hawkins. Buys a little time with his feet.
Come on.
It is a valuable tool to have a quarterback like that. But sometimes you're smart to be checked down Charlie and just take something easy and not invite disaster.
Because when you roll out, you're rolling out, you're cutting the field in half, right? The defense starts to run from one side to where you're rolling out to.
Come on, Hawkins.
The field kind of shrinks, and it kind of becomes a little bit of backyard ball. And you can tell he forced that one in there. Didn't get the interception, thank goodness, but it wasn't a great decision.
Wants to throw on first down.
Keep running.
Moving, keeping the eyes downfield.
I'm gonna keep running, nigga. Quick. Like, what are you doing?
And turn that into a positive play. And the Sooners are threatening in the red zone. Looking to pass on second down. Fires to the wideout. It's complete.
I'm seeing the field. Come on.
Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Abrams. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A first down for the offense. Used the play fake, now to throw. Feeling some heat. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
And you can tell this offense wanted to create a little bit of space being backed up, but how about the D? Coming out firing on all cylinders, getting the sack on the very first play.
A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on second down. He's going for the big play. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
I know that shot down the field was incomplete, but you've got to keep taking shots. Those receivers love to go deep. It gives them a breath of fresh air. They get more excitement. They're going to the quarterback with a little bit more juice because you know you're feeding them. So I would keep taking deep shots down the field.
Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Down a touchdown right out of the chute. They'll try to keep their first drive alive by converting on fourth down from their own territory.
Damn, already? Damn, already? Please tell me he's making a quarterback. I'm about to say.
And the defense makes a stop and gets the football back.
What a great job by this defense. You get third down stop, and you're like, yes, put my hand in the air, fourth down, force a punt. They go for it, and you get a stop and set your offense up in great field position already. Nice job by this defense.
Throw it over his head.
He's got it on the right. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Let's punish him. I ain't even got the ball.
By sticking it in the end zone here. Back to pass, it's Hawkins. Touchdown Sooners! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Abrams. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Quick completion on the out. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. That last completion sets him up on second down. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. And the Gators racing to the line in a hurry-up. Back to the air one more time. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He tries to take the top off. And the pass is intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. Second down coming up. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. You got to do a better job reeling it in.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can case getting off the field. It's third and long. He finds his man. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Starting to feel a little pressure. He's going to take off.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On second down, he'll fire. Unloads to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
The Sooners will have it first and 10.
Snap it. Snap it.
Now they'll run it to the right here. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Gets it out fast. Running into the open space. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Man, this defense, they have got to get better in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, this offense might hang 50 on you by the end of the game.
That's caught. It's Ncaa.
Oh, get in the end zone.
But they'll have it first first and goal.
Oh, my goodness.
On the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
They're going to run it. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. The Gators sending the offense back to work. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Snagged in the middle, it's Johnson. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. He's looking to throw it. Caught near the sideline, it's Johnson. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On second down, looking to throw. Dumps it to the back. Grab near the marker, it's Johnson. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Looking to move it through the air. Throws toward the end zone. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. The Sooners will kick it away first, and we'll start the
This
second
nigga
half.
dirty.
He'll bring it out. It's Abrams. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like, this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they hadn't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively, and you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Gets it out quickly. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Nice play. This running back showing you why he truly is a three-down back. He's not just dangerous running the football between the tackles or blocking, but he can also catch the ball. When you get this guy the football in space in the perimeter of the field, he's got the wiggle and he's got the power to break tackles from the secondary. That's why this guy has an opportunity to play at the next level.
On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Makes a connection. Got a lot of room to the right. Touchdown, Florida. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something.
Wants to throw that cover three.
Still down.
I know what he wants to do now.
Back in this ball.
It's all good. He wants to. He just killing. That's all right. First big play of the game. Defense been on the field all game.
21-7. Quick strike offense.
We finna go.
Scoring drive. And they finish it with a flair, a 77-yard touchdown pass. Fair catch,
No.
called for and made.
Hey, bro, who watching my shit? Somebody tap in. Somebody talk to a nigga.
Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far.
I don't like that.
Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go
Keep going, Salt Chuck. I see you, boy.
Just maintain the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got
All right, let me see some.
Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Let me get the first. He keep moving them. Yeah, because I was finna catch your ass. Get blocked. First down. That's my play.
Up to the 36, it'll be a first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
Yeah, but I don't trust this either.
They've got a first down.
Okay, that RPO there.
Caught in the backfield, it's Burks.
Come on, Burks. He clicked off his bitch ass. It's alright. Stay ahead of the chains. Take your time. See the field. Hold on, let me catch his ass.
Making life easy for his QB.
Yeah, okay. Back your ass up. Back your ass up.
The give to the tailback.
Come on, Salt Chuck. Run that motherfucking rock. We up 20. We up by 14. Run that rock.
Well, the defense
Run that rock.
into this one, it was going to be a physical game. Guys are going to have to be great at the point of attack and get off blocks and make tackles. They couldn't stop the offense from picking up that first down on that one play.
That fucked up everything. That's why I keep doing that, because it fucks up. I can't run that play.
So you get stuffed on first down. You had an idea of what you wanted to do on second, but I'm guessing it's back to the drawing board now.
Let me hit him with a screen. He ain't got a screen all game. I stopped, actually.
Quarterback reacting to what
That weak ass shit. Oh, I see you. Sharp.
Using the quick game.
We'll take it.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And the Sooners want to crank the tempo. On third down, going up top. Looking to buy time.
Oh, he caught it. Why he didn't throw it a little low, bro? I didn't think he was going to make the throw. You couldn't just hit the ground, bro? This game fake. It's cool.
Because of that, I don't know if it affected the timing between him and his wide receiver. They just weren't on the same page on that one as the defense comes away with the INT.
Back to pass, it's Mertz.
That's big. Thank you. It's Ncaa Walker, nigga. You taking that to the crib. Watch out, ref. Watch out, ref. Give me that shit back, nigga. That was a fake-ass pick. You shouldn't even got it. I threw the ball to the ground, and you still caught it.
You cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it.
Yeah, right, we watching, nigga. What are these plays, bro?
Short fields make successful offenses just what they want here.
Watch this. Every time I do this, he back his niggas up.
Coming out on first down with a play fake. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. The run from the shotgun. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32.
Jason, bro, what the fuck? You see this shit, bro? They made me throw a pick. I was marching down the field on this thing, and I throw a pick.
They've changed ends of the field, now facing third down as they go back to work. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback on the move, still looking.
What's the flag?
Gets it into
What's the
end
flag?
zone, but there is a
Holding.
flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back.
Okay.
The officials
All right.
offer the deal, and the coach
All right.
accepts it. They will take the penalty.
We'll take a hold. We'll take a hold. As long as you ain't fumble. We good. We'll take a hold. They on dig right now. Holding every time, bro. Man, it's sorry ass line. I always hold when I get a good play. Something always either this a fumble.
They're facing
That's what I'm be saying, bro. This game is RNG, bro. The slant route was wide open.
Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Moving away
Can't
from
throw it.
pressure.
But you don't throw it.
Wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Come on.
Down play, there just wasn't any timing between the quarterback and his intended target. As a
Come
result,
on, man.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Pocket starts to collapse. Now he'll fire.
Oh, come on, Jaleel. Come on. Stop fucking playing with me now. I see the field. That's Jaleel. Come on, bruh. I'm seeing the field, Hawkins. Come on. I'm seeing the field, Hawkins. Come on. Come on, nigga.
wow,
I'm seeing the field.
a lot of faith in this running back.
Oh, I miss. This shit is gay, bro. I swear to God,
Answer
bro.
the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Nigga thought he was finna come back. Nigga, you got that lucky ass TD and you throw a pick right after that. I'm literally disguising cover 3, hoping you throw it. You throwing it every time. We gotta do something else, bro.
Coming out with it, it's Abrams. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Watch this, Jason.
The Gators sending the offense back to work.
Look.
Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after
Street.
the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now,
Good tackle, Billy.
A little bit of rhythm, maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or you trust him right away.
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just
Good
needs
tackle,
to
Billy.
get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lighted up.
Finds nothing.
It's fine, bro. You can have that shit. You down 20.
Even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Keep practicing this cover 4.
To throw, it's Mertens. Got his man quickly. He's run out of
Yep, take your time down that field.
turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Bro, did you see that play by Hawkins, bro? Like, oh my goodness.
They've got to anticipate
Hawkins.
trying to throw the ball inside.
Ah, nigga Hawkins is gold on this game, bro. I should have been using him. Arnold ass is boo-boo.
The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10.
Come here, nigga. Come here, nigga. Give me the ball back. I want the ball back. Give me the ball back.
Goes a tremendous loss. Timeout.
I want the ball
The
back,
defense
nigga.
is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Throws to the
Oh, that's
wideout.
big. Oh, Billy.
Got his man.
Billy. Come on.
Just outstanding execution.
Bro, he threw Lagway. He took Lagway out like the first drive, bro.
Route looks vertical. The comeback, it looks like it's a go. I'm thinking speed, and then he sets it down. QB
I
puts
see
the
what you're
ball
doing. Watch the
away,
streak.
He makes the play.
Linebacker shuffling around.
Streak,
trying to keep
yep.
the quarterback from getting a read. Complete.
Yeah, okay, good throw. I didn't know you was gonna throw that.
As they stop him at the 43-yard line. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
Smashing niggas with you boy. Come on, bro. Snap the ball, bro.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Trying to get
Come here.
to him.
Oh, what's the flag? It gotta be intentional grounding. That better be intentional grounding.
Coming in. There it is.
Thank you. I'm finna say, bro. Get after him. That's Mason Thomas right there, boy.
Second down play.
That's Mason Thomas right there, boy.
He's looking to throw.
Yup. Come here, Mason Thomas. That's our Mason Thomas right there, boy. That's our Mason Thomas. Come on. Time out.
They
Come
rose to
here.
the challenge and
Come here.
dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's
I don't know why his quarterback is that's Mertz stuff.
It's third and
Get out there,
long.
Mason.
Let's
Get out there, Mason.
juice in that arm. His
Hey.
third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
Come on.
Not a lot of room.
That's that defense, Jason. Jason, bro. I be locking. She's strapped, bro. She's strapped. 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 Come on. What we doing? Yeah, I got loaded, bro. It's cool. New season. I'm finna get a new team, because... Hey, who should I get, bro? I usually play with OU, TCU. I'll get NC State if I'm feeling a little lovely. I don't know who I want to get. Pitt? Oh, you want to see me get busy with Pitt? Got you. I guess you want to see me get busy with Pitt. When I played a dude with Arizona State yesterday, he low-key beat up on me, I ain't gonna lie. He was getting lucky. I did fumble twice, though. Like, I was driving down the field and was fumbling. But yeah.
Welcome to Blacksburg, Virginia, home to a team that brings its lunch pail each and every game, the Virginia Tech Hokies. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and when you've got a team that makes it into the top
Virginia
25,
Tech?
now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see, the number
Oh, this is an ACC matchup.
The Pittsburgh Panthers taking on a fellow ACC opponent.
Yeah, it's ACC right here.
For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
Let me put my shit on 10. I don't know. I ain't never played nobody with Virginia Tech.
And the Hokies will kick it away to start us off.
Bible.
Oh, he's going to take a chance. That gamble did not pay off.
All right, hold on, because these niggas boo-boo. I got to see I got to get they niggas right. Hold on. Holston. Yeah. Okay. Running back, Reed. He needs to be on the field. Receivers. Boom. Boom. Tyreek Robinson. Who are they two fastest corners? Boom. See, these niggas ain't got no corners, bro. Oh, they got a 98 speed receiver. Hold on. I see you. Yeah, you finna get on the field. You finna be right there. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, Thomas, yeah, we gonna play. Alright, they corners is the only It's the only thing that's a problem. So who's gonna be my user? McMillan. All right, back. McMillan would be my user. They got a linebacker. I think this is the team that got a linebacker. Hold on. This the team that got that fast linebacker. Yep, 89 speed. 89 speed. Let me see. Yep, Lewis. All right, so I'm gonna use him. Yeah, McMillan and Lewis. Remember that, bro. McMillan and Lewis, cause I forget. McMillan Lewis. Man, come on. You knew who you was getting, bro. Shouldn't take you that long. God damn. This nigga taking forever.
Down at the 12-yard line.
Eli Houston. Oh my god. Bro, how is he able? All right, bro. I'm not waiting on you, bro. I gave you a full, and then your team is Virginia Tech Hokies, bro. Like, you know this team. You play with this team, bro. You should have it by muscle memory now. This should be muscle memory. It shouldn't take you this long. Yeah, you know. If he pressed me, I'm throwing it to my 98 speed receiver. I'm about to do what they was doing to me.
Looking for a productive play on first down.
I need to put him in the slot, to be honest.
He wants to start this drive with a pass.
Yeah, we starting off ready. We starting off good already.
Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains.
Yeah, I got to put him in the slot.
On the drag route, good job by the receiver knowing it was man coverage. If he's looking, he's booking. He gave his quarterback the eyes right away that says, hey, I'm not stopping, put it out in front of me, I'm getting this first down.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Holstein.
Oh, I just gotta let it develop. I gotta let it develop. That's all right.
Touchdown, Virginia Tech. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return.
We good. That's just a bad read. That's my first pick in a minute, or off me, for real. Other than that fucking throw I threw with Michael Hawkins.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. And before they can kick it, the receiving team is going to call a timeout.
I didn't call a timeout. I don't know what the fuck that
They'll
was.
kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6.
This might be one of them games, Jason. I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
No return coming. He'll
Ain't gonna lie, bro. Come on.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6.
The
rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Man, come on.
Holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job by the
Nigga got a block. He just ran past him. Bob block.
Super physical. Now forcing the 3rd down and short.
Wants to throw on 3rd.
Wow.
Extending the play. The throw.
Oh my goodness, he just took my nigga out of bounds, bro. Y'all gotta call that.
Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on
The
the ball.
fuck? He just blocked him out of bounds. No illegal touching, no nothing.
Short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there.
Fine, bro. Fuck that shit.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got him in the
Click on, bitch ass nigga.
Turns out to be an
Can we run the ball?
for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the
hold
coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
They're trying to get to it.
Oh my goodness, bro.
And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback.
These niggas is holding like a bitch. They gotta be fast or something. Let me see. He ain't even play defense, bro. Lewis, McMillan, where he at? He in the game.
The offense set for a first down play.
I don't even know who they got. Like, I know these niggas are running team.
They'll try to get outside.
Yep, that's great time. That's great defense. That's great defense. Great defense.
Solid form tackle from this sophomore.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Calls his own number.
Oh, strip that.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Option king.
When you talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert third and short.
Draw. Draw. Wow. How come my niggas can't pick it? I'm right there.
The immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on third and short.
They'll run the option.
Oh, come on. We there.
It'll be 2nd and 5.
I like this guy as a running back because
I got my shit on what I need just to start that. Focus, yeah.
he can really do it all.
All right. Oh, man.
And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw.
Pick.
Makes the grab. It's Tootin. They get him on the ground, and with that, will head
Bro, his
to the second
offense,
quarter.
boo-boo. He ain't, bro. Man, if I don't throw picks, bro, I'm dumb. Man, we good. Hold on. We good. Let me make sure my D-line. That's the niggas I need in. That's the defense. I want 2 D. 2
Now
defensive
facing a
tackles.
third down as they line up after the break. On the move. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down.
Look at how he playing, bro. This shit annoying, bro. Why do y'all match me up with niggas like this? He about to milk the clock. He get ball at half, and he about to milk the clock, bro.
The Hokies are marching down the field. Looking to pass. It's Drones. Using his legs to buy some time. Gets rid of it. He's got it. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Receivers work.
I'm guessing too much, bro. I was hoping he threw it to 83.
And it just looks so natural for him.
Yeah, see, pat and go all the time, right? Reese just jogging down the field, ball hits you right in stride. You got to be able to make awkward body catches and do it getting your feet in bounds. That was sweet.
Touch pass on the jet sweep.
Look at that, bro. And he just, it's a limbo. He just squeezes under there. Man, I'm about to blitz the fuck out this nigga now.
We'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break.
This nigga's in goal, bro.
Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Surging forward on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd,
look how he playing, Jason, bro.
Predetermines who's my best guard. That's the guy I'm going to try to get with him.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
And the Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. They go to the draw. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Why is he taking so long to score, bro? Like, this shit is making me mad.
It allows the defensive ends and the defensive tackles to run upfield. The offensive linemen kind of push them upfield, go down to the next level, try to sneak in a big play.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for a gap. It's Tootin.
Oh my God. Are you serious? Come on, man. Y'all gotta stop, bro. All right, bro. We about to man up, bro. He finna have to make a read, bro. He finna have to make a read, bro. This nigga just fucking look at this shit, bro.
A lot of times you don't get to put a good hit on him, and in turn you see he breaks tackles and make big plays.
A 1st down run in the red zone.
Give me the fucking ball back, nigga.
Behind the line of scrimmage, that'll be a loss of 3. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board.
Thank you, bro. I know how to stop the run, bro. Come on, y'all gotta stop dick riding, bro.
End on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wide out in motion.
Thank you. Bring your ass here, nigga. Put the ball in the air.
Down for a loss of 5. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming.
Nigga running tosses and shit, bitch. Oh yeah, you went empty, nigga. Right, I'm finna blitz your ass.
Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Got his man down the middle, and he'll be brought down.
6 up, 6. Brings up 4th and goal.
And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal.
Look how he playing, bro. This nigga is so fucking lame, bro. Nigga held the ball the whole 2nd quarter. You is a bitch. You is a pure bitch. That's what I'm saying. They always match me up with niggas like this to start off my season. 4 minutes is crazy, bro.
So they get the field goal. Now about the kick.
That is a whole quarter.
Here you go to halftime feeling really good about things.
I'm about to stop him again. I know what he want to do. It's cool.
He'll call for the fair catch here.
He don't like that. He don't like that. So I got some points here, bro.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Quarterback will audible. Back to throw. It's Holstein. Moves away as he feels pressure. He turns it loose to the left. Wide open, he makes the catch. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break.
Snap it!
Comes out throwing on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day.
I thought he got out of bounds, bro.
After the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that.
Onside it, bro. Because he finna milk the clock, bro.
Back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Well, they're trying
That's
to
what I want right here. That's cool.
Take the lead in the second half, trying to steal a possession, but give the return team credit. They may not have been set up perfectly for that onside kick, but they're Johnny on the spot, and now their offense is licking their chops, hoping to go down and score.
No.
And we're about to get another look at this offense.
I didn't see it, no.
Your defense is performing like this, pitching a shutout. You want to find a way to reward them and help them out a little bit, David.
Bro, what is that?
Inside the 10. He's run out of bounds after the big game.
Bro, what?
Business first and goal.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer.
Bro, what? What do you want, bro? What are you about to do, bro? What are you about to do?
Second and goal for the offense.
After work,
okay.
Probably. Depends if they can give me a run.
DB's locked up tight on the receiver. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down to the 2.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Bro,
and he takes it in for the score.
Man, this game is so fake.
The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another.
God damn, bro. This fake-ass game, bro.
And they converted the extra point with a little help from that left side upright. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays.
This game is so fake, bro. You saying 7 and these niggas is just blitzing through everybody, bro. I don't understand that.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25.
I don't be understanding that shit, bro.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on.
They act like these niggas DBs is really like that.
Now it's incumbent on this
That's cool,
back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best players on this one.
It's cool, bro. I'm good. Watch this.
Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Reed. They're able to get him stopped.
Then I can't. They act like I can't run the ball.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to them. I can try to create some space out wide, dump them the football, let them make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of them.
Wants to throw. It's Holstein. Scrambling away.
Get open, like damn.
Trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying.
This shit is so gay. They matched me up with a weird ass nigga, bro.
Able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
Get, oh yeah, I'm off this shit. I'm off this shit. Oh my god. Oh my, oh yeah, bro. I'm done, bro. Run that shit back, bro. I'm done, bro. Hell nah, bro. I made the smart read and I still get punished for it, bro. They on that gay shit, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Ooh, hold on. Actually, this is what I want to play with right here. They on that gay.
Welcome to Fayetteville, Arkansas, a place where legends have long stood for excellence. Names like Royals. It is a rite of passage. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on a team from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Razorbacks will kick it away to start. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. Pulls it in. It's Kelly. They make the stop right there. Good pickup and still...
To the line.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, get in that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receivers so you're set up for success. Then you go attack that later on.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Dropping back, it's Morton. Quickly complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
I really like the slot receiver, and I understand he's not the biggest guy in the world, but he just runs really good routes, and he's always under control. He can run option routes. He can run double moves. He does a great job cutting, and he's dangerous after the catch. Nice weapon to have work in the middle of the field.
They get him down after he makes the catch. And the Red Raiders are in the hurry up. The old saying is, you'll never go broke taking a profit. No matter how small, just keep building up the bank account.
Yep, and when the defense wants to drop back and not give up those big plays, a lot of times they're going to force you to be patient, and when you show them you can do that, it'll pay dividends in the long run.
The Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field.
Yeah, and you see some quarterbacks who hesitate to throw the ball in the middle. I love it when you attack the whole field. And the middle of the field and being able to throw over linebackers and between safeties is a big skill, but you show that defense, you will attack everything.
So no room to run there, and you wonder after that loss on first down where they turn now.
Yeah, and that's why it's so important for the defense to win these first downs, right? You want to create negative plays to make this offense so much more predictable.
He's back to throw on second down. Quarterback adapting. He'll let one go down the right side.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback here. He extends the play. Nothing open right away. There's a little bit of pressure. He gets to the outside, tries to take a shot down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
Third and long from the 30-yard line in this defense, hoping to knock them out of field goal range. On the ground, it's Brooks. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. Off the RPO, throw right, looking for the chains. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 20. Line gets set, first down. He's going to pass. Makes the grab on the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Razorbacks moving quickly to the line. This quarterback part of their running game. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. The Razorbacks getting set on 1st and 10. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
They'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. It's 1st and 5. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The defense in a most benevolent move, giving the offense a new set of downs. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Texas Tech 7, Arkansas 0.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. To the air, it's Green. Trying to escape and get it himself. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down.
He's got such good awareness in the pocket. He does a good job of feeling the rush, and you know it's a pass, and you want to keep your eyes downfield, but he sees an opening, and if he sees an opening, he's got the ability to go get it and get a first down.
And the Razorbacks have their offense in high gear. This is a designed run. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
When we talk about quarterbacks having to make quick decisions, and I think you saw it on that play. Nobody opened downfield, but he just decided to take off.
He'll send out 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 4. Just going to keep it after the snap. Makes the tackle at the 27. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down.
And Artie, it's completely changed the game. Like now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much, and even when he's not, he's making somebody go with him and cover him. So the quarterback scrambling, the quarterback running has completely changed the way people play defense.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Motion from the offense. Soften him up with a run, now to throw. The sure hands, it's Brown.
And I love working the slot receivers. You see so much of that. It's about matchups, right? I can put a fast guy in that slot, maybe get him matched up on a linebacker or a safety. I like working those guys in those matchups. Favorable for the offense for sure.
So much for jumbo sets. They'll go 5 wide on 2nd and 2. A designed run for the quarterback. The Razorbacks get enough for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw, it's Green. He's got his man. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They want to run this quarterback. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Quarterback sneak looking for just a sliver of daylight. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. This is a money play on 3rd and goal. Looks as if he's going to run it. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas! Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level.
What a snag by the defense. Didn't get much on the return, but what a huge play, and they are in business at the 24.
And you don't see this very often. The big defensive linemen, you see these guys rush the quarterback most of the time, but how confusing is it, Paul, when it looks like they're rushing, they drop in coverage and make the big interception?
Well, I don't think that quarterback thought he could even make the play. How about the eye-hand coordination and his ability to snatch the football out of the air? I mean, that was crazy athleticism, well-deserved. That's going to make the highlight reel for sure.
Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And the Razorbacks want to pick up the tempo. Now on the move. Bringing the heat. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The Razorbacks are threatening on 1st and goal. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Using his feet. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Fair catch, called for and made. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. A strike downfield. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Arkansas 14, Texas Tech 7.
And the Red Raiders will kick it off to start the second half. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Dropping back, it's Green. Incomplete and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And, man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down.
Oftentimes, defenses see empty sets, and that's when they want to dial up pressure, knowing there's no extra bodies back there to protect the quarterback. They were able to get to him on that one, and that's why the ball was incomplete.
And the Razorbacks headed quickly to the line. Remember some of the years when the Hogs spent a lot of time in the Wildcat just running it? You don't have to do that with this guy's quarterback.
And it just makes you less predictable, right? You got a running back in there. You know you're not going to throw it very much, but...
Oddly toasted coverage. Got it deep downfield. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The Razorbacks will snap it on 1st and 10. They keep attacking through the air. Finds his man. It's Brown.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Tackled after picking up the first down. And the Razorbacks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. To the air, it's Green. Keeps looking downfield. He'll get rid of it. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll call for the fair catch here. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops, Palmer, and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
Finds his big tight end. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down.
Now just find ways to find the big fellas. Those big tight ends are huge targets for the quarterbacks. The throws are usually in between the numbers.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
This was one of the keys to the game. Could this quarterback, could he extend plays and then make throws in scramble situations? That time, the defense was able to get to him and bring him down for a huge loss.
Wants to throw on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. That's caught. It's Douglas. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Scanning the field, it's Morton. Pressure coming. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. The Red Raiders in the hurry-up. Snap in the shotgun. Makes the grab. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. They're going to run it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here.
And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
awesome job by the defense. Not only getting a fast quarterback on the ground, but understanding what he wants to do. He can take off. I got to make sure I got good pursuit angles, and I got to make sure I build rails. I can't let him outside. I got to keep him in the pocket. He tries to get outside. They get the sack and get the huge loss on that play.
Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over.
And after failing to get that fourth down, it is basically desperation point now. Their defense has to come up with a quick takeaway or at least get a fast 3 and out to give themselves a chance to crawl back into this one.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Quarterback now breaking the field. He chucks one out to the right. He holds it in, and nobody's close. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking downfield, it's Green. He's right on target. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. On target to the left. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. Looking to throw it again. Buying some time. Lets it fly. The quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Well, the timing on that throw and on the route was just convoluted and messed up from the beginning.
And you see quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason always working on timing and always working on throwing on air. But when you put a defense in front of them, now things start to speed up a little bit. A lot of times you'll see these little mistakes and where it looks like just they're not on the same page all the time.
Throws to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. The Razorbacks want to move quickly. Looking to pass inside the red zone. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He's looking to throw. Snags it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Arkansas. Lining up to add another. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense, defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying to prove to your coaching staff that you're not going to quit.
Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Ball in the air, intercepted. Bringing it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, Welcome to Fort Worth, Texas, and Amon G. Carter Stadium, home of the TCU Horned Frogs. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a team from the Big 12, the TCU Horned Frogs. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Sooners will kick it away first. And this game will start with a kickoff going out of bounds and give this offense tremendous opening field position. Offense getting set for first down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Looking for space. It's Cook.
Now, that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
The cornerback wasn't fooled that time. He was squatting on the out route, and because of that, he was able to transition, break on the ball, and knock it away.
Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. Fires to the right. And that pass picked off. Taking it the other way. He was thinking touchdown all the way, but he got it down to the 26-yard line.
And that's kind of a double whammy for this offense, because on their opening drive, not only did they turn it over with the interception, but they've now set their defense up in a really tough spot deep in their own end.
Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
And the Sooners look to do some damage in the red zone. Quick release on the RPO. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
The Sooners line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Second and goal coming up. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Quarterback checking off. Pushes for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Fair catch called for and made. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive there.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him, maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Looking to throw, it's Hoover. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense got it. Touchdown, Sooner! Welcome to Ann Arbor and the Big House, home to one of the most storied programs in college football and the first one to win 1,000 games, the Michigan Wolverines. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Wolverines will get us underway with the opening kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The offense lining up for a first down play. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Man, oh man, and it's a play like that, a tackle by the linebacker that just galvanizes and energizes your entire team. I mean, the sideline even, David, they were going crazy after that game.
Everybody goes nuts. And listen, when you have a linebacker that plays physical and downhill like that with bad intentions, that's usually a good start.
He's going up top. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Really nice job by the defense. Understand, that QB starts to roll out to his right. I got to continue to play the deep pass down the field. I can't just run up and try to go tackle him. Nice coverage down the field, which led to the incompletion.
Shoots it to the left. And they can't make the play on third down.
Offenses know and work on it all week. Third downs. We got to be really, really good. This offense not good on this third down. It could come back to bite them.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Running it back, it's Morgan. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Got some room to run. The tap. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. This D gave them exactly what they needed. Not only with a stop, but with a touchdown.
Yeah, and finding ways to impact the game early in the game, just make impact plays, right? The defense wants to create sacks, create turnovers. Great job creating the turnover and getting points off of it.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick 6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Making great decisions. That's what all of the legendary Michigan quarterbacks have done. John Navarre, Elvis Gerbach, and the guy can't remember drafted in the 6th round by the Patriots.
Yeah, what is that guy? What was his name? Tom Brady? Yeah, I think that's his name. Yeah, he was pretty good too. But when you think about Michigan, you don't always think about the quarterbacks, and you don't always think about airing it out. But again, if you want to be a great college football team nowadays, you better be able to throw that pigskin.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Looking to the big tight end. He makes the catch. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
And the Wolverines with the 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Warren. Getting some heat. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
Nice job in coverage there. Offense trying to take a shot downfield. The defender able to tip that one up in the air and force it incomplete.
Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Throws into the middle of the field. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Welcome, everyone, to Lubbock, Texas, and Jones AT&T Stadium, home to the Texas Tech Red Raiders. And this crowd, as always, will be rowdy because they've been gearing up since early this morning. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Red Raiders will boot it away to start the game. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He stopped at the 23. Where he would have been with a touchback. Here comes the offense on first down. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. They'll throw it on first down. Got it in the middle, it's sharp. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Offense gets set for second down. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. On the run, fires downfield. He's got him wide open. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. The Sooners will hustle to the line. Running back searching for a hole. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. And you can have that kind of success on first down running the football. It just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Stop is made at the 36. Let's call it a 5-yard gain and a first down.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
And the Sooners are flying down the field. Trying to find his man on first down. Got it in the middle. It's sharp.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack, once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
On second down, he's looking downfield. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
Ball at the 31, third and short, coming defense trying to rise up. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. On fourth down, looking to pass. Makes the grab, and he's got the first. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. The Sooners will line it up on 1st and 10. He leaves it with his back. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Unloads to the wideout. Tosses it incomplete. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Quarterback checking the play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Caught close to the marker, it's Burks. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. It's complete to the left. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Sooners!
Well, your opponent can't beat you if you don't give them the football. And they were able to possess it throughout the entire first quarter, and they finally cap it off with that impressive rushing touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. first down here for the offense. Looking for space. It's Brooks. At the 35, he's open. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They're going to ride this running back. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Wide receiver shows motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Across the 45. Strikes the blow. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Going to the running game. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Oh, the offense just not able to come up with that. You knew that was going to be a bang-bang play, right? They're taking a shot into the end zone. That's going to have to be a contested catch on the back end, but he wasn't able to come up with it because of the hit.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll leave it with him. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football.
Man, that is just a great job on defense there on 4th down, making a play on the ball in the air. Everybody had their eyes on the quarterback, but having great timing, swatting the ball away and doing it cleanly. No PI. And as a result, that defense has earned a rest. They're coming off the field.
And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Back to throw, it's Hawkins. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. You've got a 3rd and manageable, back up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Here's the handoff. The Sooners get enough to move the chains. Backed up at the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Quarterback moving. He'll turn it loose out to the right. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
And on that incompletion, I think the quarterback was being just a bit too careful, trying to throw that ball too far outside, obviously aware that the defenders are coming from the inside. You don't want to put it behind the intended target and risk the pick six, but he needs to be more accurate.
Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. And the Sooners racing to the line in to hurry up. To the air on first down. Makes his connection. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. Looking left. Wide open downfield. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. To the air, it's Hawkins. Buys a little time. He'll try to do it himself. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Man, how tough is this guy to defend? He drops back, everything tells you pass, and then he scrambles and gets the first down. Just so hard to defend.
The Sooners trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Fast motion from the offense. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Grab behind the line. It's Sharp. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. What will the offense dial up on 3rd and goal? From the gun, wants to pass. Now improvising. Looking for the score. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's McCray. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Oklahoma 14, Texas Tech.
And the Sooners will kick it away to crank up the second half.
Set to kick it off.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. First down here for the offense. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. First down for this offense. He wants to throw. Unloads to the right. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Yeah, and he had an opportunity to make such a big play. Listen, he wasn't wide open with nobody around him, but you got to make that play. You got a little bit of space. You got to haul that in, make your quarterback look good, and make a big play for this offense.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
And you got to wonder if this offense is going to go for it here. They're trailing now by a lot. I know there's a lot of football still to go, and I know they're on their own end of the field, but just kind of get the feeling their defense hasn't gotten a ton of stops. They may need to stay out there, and they're going to need this quarterback to make a play.
On fourth down, going to the air. Throws to the tight end. Fires and picked off. And they'll close it. Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia, the Flats. Bobby Dodd Stadium, home of the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets and the Ramblin' Wreck, hoping to rev up that engine. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a team from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Sooners will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's Haynes. They drag him down at the 22.
The 22.
The big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. On first down, here comes this offense. Out of the gun to give to the back. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. The Yellow Jackets want to crank the tempo. Using his legs, it's Haynes. Just a savvy, veteran, productive run from this junior. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Quick strike complete. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Yellow Jackets have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Caught over the middle. It's Haynes. At the 20, he's got space. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. From the red zone, looking for a space. Headed to the end zone. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They marched 78 yards down the field, and it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score. He'll bring it out. It's Bowman. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. A first down for the offense. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Yeah, and those quarterbacks have the opportunity with those RPOs. They can quickly give it to the running back and make it a run, and he pulls it. I'm not sure it's the right decision, or maybe he just didn't get his feet set and everything went well, but obviously that play didn't work.
After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. They'll go to the ground. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to run for it.
This is an interesting decision now for the head coach. You're trailing very early in the game. There's a lot of football left. But you're in a situation where you could go for it here and try and answer after your defense gave up that touchdown on the opening drive.
And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Georgia Tech 7, Oklahoma 0.
First down to start the drive after the break. He's going to pass. They're bringing heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking for a man. It's Hawkins. Buys a little extra time. Trying to make magic on the scramble. There's a live football. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he had an opportunity there to make something out of nothing, but things just got sideways and the ball came free.
I just like the effort on defense, okay? They couldn't get to the quarterback initially in the pocket. He starts scrambling, and they don't quit. You saw all of the effort of everybody pursuing the QB, catching up to him, and them creating the fumble. Awesome job.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Red pass, it's complete. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. They'll try to get the first through the air. He'll pull it down and run. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll come out throwing on 1st down, using his feet to buy time. He's got it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. He'll call for the fair catch here. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. Getting late here in the 1st half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, but they're able to score some points. So you've got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the 2nd half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the 2nd half, so they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last 1st down gets them a little bit of confidence.
The give to the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Hawkins. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got his man. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up. Now the play fake. Steps away to find some room. Slings it downfield. And that one's incomplete. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Steps away. Got room at the 35. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
These quarterbacks that just bounce and bounce and bounce and pull the ball down and make plays. Defensively, you just got to keep coming. You can't get tired. You can't get frustrated, really. It's the frustration.
Into the house. Touchdown Sooners. On to attempt the try. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Lane. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to throw, it's King. Feeling some heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. If they have any intention of getting this drive going, they better come up with something on 2nd and long from the 10. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. Offense set on 1st down. On the run, it's Barnes. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. So 1st down didn't exactly go according to plan. Let's see what they can dial up on 2nd down.
Reese, I got him right where I want. Okay, I'm going to throw the football now. I can get back in shotgun. But forget the running game stuff. We're going to play a little pitch and catch and see how good that secondary is.
Back to pass, it's Hawkins. Just a short pass to the tight end. Makes the grab, and he's dragged down.
So surprised we have not been calling this guy's name more. He's one of the best tight ends in the country, but give the defense credit. They have had an outstanding game plan limiting him so far. That's only his 2nd catch of the game.
Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. And the Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Coming after it. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. The Sooners are in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Forced out of the pocket. Open space at the 25.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Trying to make magic with his feet. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. And the ball is intercepted. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Defense a little too eager on that last one, and now it's 1st and 5. They'll run it from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
The run to the left. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
You know, they pride themselves on being physical at the point of attack, dominating at the line of scrimmage. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Georgia Tech 14, Oklahoma 7.
He'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Pre-snap motion in the backfield. To throw, it's King. Gets it to the back. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a 1st down. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a 1-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. One more yard on this 2nd down might just put an exclamation point on this one. Got his man all by himself. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! And they take it in for 6 more points. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
Number 3.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We've got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. They're sending out the regular kickoff unit, and even with 2 timeouts left, I think they're going to sit there on defense and watch the clock hit 0 if they do this. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lane. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with the W.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Looking for a man. It's King. Trying to get to him. And the defense is there to stop him short of the first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots. Throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Still looking on the move. Here's a throw downfield late. And he's got it at the 20. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. The snap sets up the throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown Sooners!
What a massive play by this offense. Man, you needed it. Great execution. Now kick the extra point, tie this football game up late, or do you go for 2? Do you go for the win? Do you try to take the lead? That is a you decision.
And they'll go for 2 to try to win it right here, and this crowd is deafening, trying to will the stop. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And now a critical extra point attempt here. And he splits the uprights, and we are tied in the 4th. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they've got it locked up in the final minute after the touchdown and extra point. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The offense set for a first down play. The give to the back. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. To the air, it's King. They're trying to get to him. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Pressure coming. He's going to run it. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that just does that, man. Just effortlessly picks up chunks of yards and then smartly gets out of bounds. But this whole offense, man, everybody's a threat. Anybody can take the football and make big plays. And when you got a quarterback with that much athletic ability, it's an absolute nightmare for defenses.
They'll throw it on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
Well, it's just a really nice job there on that 3rd down, trying to get after this quarterback. And obviously they're not able to make the play in the backfield, but really nice job pursuing. You see the athleticism and the speed they have, how they play as a unit together. Only giving up.
Touchdown, Georgia Tech! They take the lead here in overtime.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
And the extra point was good. With a touchdown. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Grabbed behind the line. It's Ncaa. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Well, they made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move.
Fires toward the end zone. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
Those are the ones you rewind back on tape over and over again when you watch this tape and you go, how did I miss that? He was so open. You have to hit those plays. There's nothing you can say positive about that.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
Really nice third down sub defense there at that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up for it.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Now adjusting. Uncorks one. He got it!
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now a fresh set of downs.
Go straight ahead. Touchdown, Oklahoma! They got the score now to see if they go for the win or the tie.
First off, really impressed by how physical this guy is still running the ball this late in the game. But now it's decision time. You want to play it safe, kick the extra point, or are you feeling aggressive to go for 2 points?
And I think this is all about how you feel about your defense and how you feel about this game extending. Do I have a chance? Do I have better players? Am I more fatigued? Like, all this has to come into account because you got a chance right now with one play to win this football game.
Offense will use a timeout here to make sure everyone is on the same page here in overtime. They're not going to mess around. They'll go for 2 and the win right here. Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. Gets it out fast. He got it! The aggressive call pays off and wins the game in overtime. My pulse rate is still through the roof on this game. I would have called that one for free. Wait, I don't want to get carried away there, but it was a really fun game and a great win.
It really was. I know we're all up here, we're bouncing around, we're excited after having seen what we just saw. What a great win for this team to go out and do it in overtime. That's the type of game that fans are going to be talking about for a long time, Dave.
Great. Yeah, right. If you know Reese Davis, that is not happening, but we got a free game that was awesome, back and forth, nip and tuck, and bonus time. You got some free overtime play in that one.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.